Stevie Wonder, wonderful Stevie. Hey, Hero versus Spectre. Spectre, TVZ. I believe you're in the Gold League now. Congratulations. Will continue to be offered forever. Let's look at what you're seeing. So you see no Expo, and you're like, what the heck, no Expo? It's well past 220. That means he's not expanding, so that means you should expect something scary. And that means you're going to get this bunker up and expect something scary. So I think it's wise to not even try to harass somebody who didn't Expo. But I guess you just Expo'd late. Ooh, and you knocked it down, and there are the roaches that we would expect. You get to run away. So if he'd opted for Ling Speed instead of roaches, then all those guys you sent would have died and gotten nothing killed. Luckily for you, he went for roaches, because he's, you know, a roach goer. So, triple bunker. Placing these bunkers side by side means that if you Baneling splashes right here, you can kill both bunkers for the price of one. So, always spread those out a little bit. And what you can do is, like, put a bunker and then a supply depot behind it, and then a bunker and then a supply depot behind it, so that it's a solid wall for the Zerglings if you want to. I like to have a wall-in made of racks and then bunkers behind it. But, you know, whatever. I don't really care. Also, it's really important that one of your bunkers be in range of your workers, and another one of your bunkers, or even the same bunker, like if you put it right here, has to be in range of this wall-in. Because otherwise, if people get past your bunkers, then now they just kind of have free reign of your workers and your main, so that's not good. Economically, we'll check at 10 minutes, but I suspect you're going to do good because you're awesome. We're up to 10 minutes, and you want to have 44 workers, and instead you have 37, so you're short by 7 workers, which is some percentage of 44, I don't know. Let's see, 4. Being short 4 would be 1/11th. So you're like 18% behind on workers, and you have 5 idle workers. 5 idle workers is a problem. You definitely don't want to ever have 5 idle workers. That's crazy. Looks like they're all in reasonable places, though, having just completed buildings. Saturation on your main is pretty pathetic. If you look at that, there's like not even 8 dudes there, and then up here you've got 16, double as many. Always want half your dudes on your main minerals and half your dudes on your expo minerals. Spending at this point in the game is pretty low as well, but that comes hand in hand with having a low economy, right? I mean, if you're missing some workers, you can't very well expect to have a big army. Let's look. It looks like you might have even had an economic problem even earlier. Yeah, there's only 19 workers at 6 minutes. I thought we talked about this, man. If you only have 19 workers at 6 minutes, don't even look at this game. This game doesn't count. So I would say the only reason that if this game was close, I would say the only reason it was close was because your opponent went for a low econ early aggressive build and just didn't get an expo or any workers. So it feels to me like he's going to do some sort of 9 or 10 minute roach push because he has such a low economy that it just doesn't make sense. I don't understand why he would have an economy that small. So now you're going to go for your upgrades. Like Beyonce says, and you've got 1 worker on that gas geyser, and you're building an extra large number of racks, which is good. Because you saw those roaches, when you saw those roaches right in the beginning of the game, the first thing you should have done, you had your expo and your bunkers already. The first thing you should have done is thrown down a tech lab and gotten combat shields. Because the way roaches work, they do 16 damage, so 45, 16, those like go together really nicely, so roaches are very good against unupgraded marines, but once you get combat shields, your marines are suddenly awesome against roaches. Yeah, so I would have gotten a quick combat shields. Also, I would not get an armor upgrade against roaches. You can choose to get an armor upgrade against roaches if you really want to, but it hardly helps at all, basically. It's like doesn't even count. It's only good against lings. So the whole point of double upgrades is to be good against lings and good against mutas. So it doesn't count against banelings and it doesn't count against roaches, so don't even bother with armor if he's going for roach baneling. Knocking down your third in a reasonable amount of time, this is good, because getting a quick third is an important piece of always staying ahead economically. Your triple bunkers caused you to totally dominate that first push of his. Look at that. It's 1,800 damage done for you and only 600 damage done for him. So great job there. Throwing down even more racks, it looks like you're up to 5, 6, 7 racks and 2 starports, which is the framework that you always want to be shooting for. Good job. Now you're just starting stim. Throwing down your third, getting these rocks down. I assume that third's going to morph into a planetary fortress. You're getting down your third in a good, reasonable amount of time. I like this. This is good. You have only 65 workers, but that's good because you're going to stop at 72 anyway, so whether you get to 72 at 13 minutes or get to 72 at 15 minutes, it's all the same to me. And so now you're at 72 workers. Good. Economic framework of your build is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, hero. Beautiful thing. And look, you're at 140 unit space to 101. You're even throwing down a fourth. I like that. Good fourth. So what allows you to throw down a naked fourth without fearing repercussion is the map control you seize by attacking him in constant wave after wave sort of battles. So 2-2 is done, stim is done, and combat shields is started. So now it's time to go attack his front. Go attack his front. It's important when you attack his front, you have 67 Marines and 7 dropships, so it's important not to get majorly splashed by anything when you're attacking his front. So I would like to see you load all these dudes into dropships, which is good, that's what you're doing. So you see the Banelings coming to splash you, and you load up into dropships. You have the Zelnog watchtower, so you can't be surprised by anything ridiculous. Good job, good job, good job. You lost a bunch of crap and killed nothing there, but that's okay because he has no anti-air and all your guys are in dropships, so they're totally safe. So now I'd like to see you rally your reinforcements to right here and take these guys and go drop them right here, because he just used up all his Banelings except for a small number of them, like 10. And so when you drop at his main, he won't be able to Baneling in them. So go drop his main. Go drop his main. Go drop his main. Go drop his No. No. Drop his main. Yeah, baby, you're gonna drop his main. Who's your daughter? So I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's see if you're keeping up production on your 7 racks, and you are, and that's great as well. Good job. Good show, old chap. So carpet bomb, drop his main. You can do it. Please tell me you're not gonna lose 8 Marines to a spore crawler and then 10, 16 Marines to a spore crawler and then... Oh man, I mean I see that he's hitting your main, but what the heck? What the heck? That would have been beautiful, dude. That would have ended the game right there if you had just executed that drop. So I would say that right here the Zerg has no chance to win this game. You're way ahead. Your income is 2,000 to his 1,400. Your army size is 5,000 to his less than 5,000 by a slight bit. And you've got 76 workers, and you're working on 6 command centers and turning them into planetary